Hey, how's it going? And welcome back. Today we're doing the Arena Direct of Duskmorn, and just opening our packs here, we hit just a bunch of bomb rares. This is a post-draft review, post-sealed review of the Arena Direct. I did not record audio live because I wanted to give all my attention to the gameplay, but so opened up, I think, 4 or 5 good green rares. Oh yeah, there was these 2 Mossborn Hydras, the Quilled Great Worm and the Scavenging Ooze. And so right off the bat, we're just trying to see which colors are going to go best with green, because it's pretty clear that we're playing green in this pool. And I would like to add that this was after 7 attempts. This was attempt number 8 at the Arena Direct for Foundations. So this was simply not easy. You only get 2 losses in 6 wins. So it's really easy to just fumble or get overrun by aggressive strategies. Luckily, this deck was a bit different. This was an anomaly in the experience and got there. Total for the weekend, we did 12 events and we got 2 draft wins, or 2 sealed wins. So we ended up winning 4 boxes total. And yeah, like I said, just bringing everything in, seeing what works, checking out our black, because we saw that we had 2 bake into the pies. And then we also have the Arena of Champions. We have some decent fixing with the Evolving Wilds and the gold pick. But I think the baked into the pies just weren't good enough to get us there. Campus Guide, bringing that in, just considering like if we wanted to go 3 color, what our options were. We had a bunch of dual lands, but they weren't necessarily in the colors that we were looking for, because we definitely wanted to be playing green. I think Arbiter of Woe is not a card that I'm super interested in playing overall in the format. I think it's definitely serviceable. I'd give it like a C+. And I don't think that it's good enough with our other commons in black to warrant playing the color. Alright, jumping forward, we take all the black out and we bring in the blue. Start bringing in the blue, I should say. I'm a big fan of Tatyova in this format. I think Tatyova, in a format where you're rewarded for things to do in the late game and ways to create value and draw cards in the late game, then a card like Tatyova will thrive. Obviously, some formats are a little bit more aggressive, so a card like Tatyova won't be as good. But in this format, definitely solid. So yeah, checking out blue. In this format, I've really been enjoying blue. I think Refute is one of the top commons in blue. Arcane Epiphany is wonderful. Big Fin Bouncer is great. Mocking Sprite can always be helpful for reducing the cost of your spells. I think that like the blue-green deck is serviceable and definitely going to be consistent, considering it's just a bunch of good cards and card draw. However, I don't know that the blue-green option was quite there. I don't think it was missing some key pieces. It's missing something like your Mischievous Misfit or other cards that help and are rewarded for drawing cards. So cut the blue and we start to bring in the white. Bringing in the white, we got the double Paladin, Fleeting Flight. I'm a big fan of Fleeting Flight, especially in an aggressive build like this. This deck is like the green-white counters deck tends to be more on the aggressive side. And another card that I have really liked in this archetype, and just in general, I think the Inspiring Paladin in white is a really nice card for the 3-drop slot. Great card in white. I just really like that it has first strike when it attacks, and it gives creatures with counters first strike on your turn as well. We start moving things around, start fiddling with the curve. I start to realize that I like this build because it includes the Anthem of Champions, and I think that card is worth playing. Giving your creatures +1/+1, especially in an aggressive build like this, is going to be quite nice. And then we also have the Overrun for the top end, which can be a good curve topper and finisher. But yeah, overall, like, this just feels like the most synergistic build to me. We have the Fleeting Flights for the attack. We also have Bite Down and Bushwhack, as well as Broken Wings. I personally think Broken Wings is main deckable in this format. And yeah, so we just have everything that we need to get in on the early game, deal with threats, and then some really powerful cards for the curve topper at the top end. Just moving forward, this is the iteration of the deck that we end up going with. I personally like Grow from the Ashes with Tatyova, because obviously if you can play Grow from the Ashes in the late game with Tatyova on the board, you're drawing 2 cards, or 1, depending on how late in the game it is, and if you're casting 2 spells. But also, just being able to ramp your mana base to your Guided here or your Coiled Great Worm is going to be handy. I went with one of the Giant Growths because we do have some trample and first strike, and just being able to get that those extra points of power and toughness against a creature can be helpful. And then I went with the 3 +1/+1s because in this deck I think they're just easy to play. It just makes a lot of sense in this build. So we go to match 1, and great hand right off the bat. We have access to all 3 of our colors with the Evolving Wilds, the Tranquil Cove, and the Forest. We have a 3-drop and a 4-drop available, and we started off playing the Tranquil Cove, getting a life. And what a draw. Not bad. Anthem of Champions. But I do opt for the Evolving Wilds because I don't know if I'm going to be able to I don't know if I'm going to hit a basic, so I think the right call there is just to get my land and be able to curve out. So here we go. Land. Play a Hydra. Okay. And I suppose if we Grow from the Ashes, we're doubling our counters. I don't know if that's the right play. I mean, I guess we want to Grow from the Ashes if we don't hit a land, so I can understand why I did that now. We hit the land. So this leaves our options open. We could hold up Fleeting Flight and play Prideful Parent, or we could just play the Crackling Prowler. I suppose I went for this route. It's totally fine. Swing for 2. 2 trample. Having 3 Mossborn Hydras is just crazy, honestly. I don't think the card's like absurdly busted or anything, but having 2 of them in a deck with Grow from the Ashes and Evolving Wilds is pretty nuts. Trade with the Lich. That seems like a strange decision on the opponent's part, but I guess, yeah, I don't know why they did that. That was a strange call. So we could just go Paladin here, and then hold up Fleeting Flight. Looks like that was the plan. And we send it back. Alright, Infestation Sage. Land, and opponent passes back. Now, what do we do here? We could grow from the ashes and play our Anthem of Champions, but I guess we just want to hold back our flight. I think if I could go back, I might just play the ashes and then play champions, but I suppose trading for something and not dying is pretty valuable. Throw those possibilities, okay. Oh, do I just send it back? Huh. Strange call. I guess I'm playing pretty passively here. They did have 2 swamps and 2 mountains, so maybe it's not the best attack. Two swamps and 2 mountains open, I should say. All right, they swing in for 4/4 menace. What do we do? Double block, okay. Stab. Sure. I just do the defensive fleeting flight here. Hilarious, okay. Oh, I remember this now. Yeah, then they blasphemous act us. Hilarious, okay. I mean, hilarious depending on how you look at it. I guess I was just hoping I hit a land as well. We didn't, but there's a 5/5 cackling prowler, so that's fine. That's fine. Reassembling skeleton. Reassembling skeleton. And then they send it back. Angel Finality. Interesting. Alright, so I think because they blocked, we opted to play the Angel, because now we can put some counters on it. That's solid. They bring back the skeleton. We have our Angel and exile their board, which isn't nothing, I feel, in this format. Oh, I was thinking of the other green card that puts 2 counters on something. Anyway. Guarded here. Alright, now we can start running out our gold vein pick. I might even wait. Yeah, no, I guess I do. Do we swing all? Nope. In for 5. Arbiter of Woe. Okay. Ditch the Grow from the Ashes. Opponent plays a land. We get the Horn Beetle. Horn Beetle! And contemplating swinging in with the Angel Finality. Obviously, they can double. They don't. I think that's wrong. I think that they probably should have. We're holding up a 6/5 and a 5/5. We move the equipment, which we don't. Decide not to. I guess because if we move it back next turn, it's just going to be an extra cost, which we don't have. So we'd rather have the gold vein pick on the Angel Finality. Here, I remember being really sketched out. Like I didn't know what they were doing, but just block the Courageous Goblin. Yeah, I think they just gave the game away here. Yeah, because we have 11 damage available. Swing in. Don't play anything. Don't reveal any more information. Finish the game. And that's the end of this match. All right, match 2. This is a slap keep. Play our Tranquil Cove, which gets us our plains and island, of course. Send it back. All right, thankfully we hit our 3rd land. Drop down Inspiring Paladin. Rune Sealed Wall, okay. Thinking about just like dealing with the wall, but also contemplating playing our Inspiring Paladin. The right choice is probably Grow from the Ashes. So yeah, we do. Oh, we do go for it. Do we not go for it? Now I'm not sure. We do. Okay. Take the plains. Playing this on full control, not to reveal any information to our opponents. Oh yeah, this was another punt, I believe, from the opponent. Or did they go to sack it? Oh yeah, they do go to sack it. Sack it. And then we another defensive fleeting flight. We got really lucky with those because obviously that could turn out poorly. I guess the only thing that they could have had is stab though, so we're good. Inspiring Paladin with the Horn Beetle on board, getting a counter on the Horn Beetle. Because we have a creature with power 4 or greater, the Horn Beetle gets a counter at the beginning of combat. Micromancer. I'm pretty sure they get the removal spell here. Yep, Eat Alive. Oh, I can't remember if it's... Yeah, I should have, you know what, I should have Bite Down. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. They're going to use it eventually. So, that's fine. Swing for 4. Cast another Paladin. Hold up Giant Growth. Giant Growth. Send it back. Oh, man. This card was like the bane of my existence throughout the whole experience in the events that I ran this weekend. Card is showing up a lot. I guess it is rare, so a lot of people were playing it. I saw this card a lot of times. And yeah, like I said, I ended up recording a bunch of the other games, but don't have time to go back and review them. I'm probably not even going to review the second win. All right, well, I give them the face down hand. Interesting. Not hitting that land. Definitely want it. Definitely want it. I think I was just contemplating what happens if I just kill it, but makes more sense to kill it this way than waste our Bite Down. I was thinking about biting. I think I was thinking about Giant Growthing and biting down like 2 for 1ing myself, but that's never really a good plan. Internal Vessel. All right, in for the win. Get in for 4. And they make they put 2 counters on their 4/4 or Or 2/1 because when that dies, it comes back with 2/1/1 counters on it. If it wasn't already a demon. It's like a self-reanimating style creature. Icewing Elemental. They're kind of starting to stabilize now. It's a little bit worrisome. Think twice. Drawing lots of spells. They're at 6 life. Helpful Hunter. Okay. Let's get that land. There's a land. Okay. And I think I realized that I can just jam all here because they need to block the 2 strongest creatures if they die. Yeah, that's what happens. And they realize they had no outs, and that's game. To move on to match number 3. Okay, match number 3. We got kind of a mopey hand here. Scavenging Ooze is a really good card, but we have nothing to put creatures in the grave. But I slam it. Okay. Taking a risk. See if that ends up paying off for us. At least we drew our land. That's good. That really makes things a lot smoother. Okay. Play our paladin. Say go. All right. Here we can swing in for 3. Draw a card, try to find another land. Do not. This common theme for me in this event was that I wasn't hitting lands as much as I wanted to. I felt like I was always starving for lands. Ooh, that is pretty nice draw. So we can play Paladin, we can play Prideful Maid. Got some options here. Definitely makes sense to play it after and then focus on getting our Anthem of Champions down later in a later turn. But can definitely be a very swingy card. Ooh. This card is so broken. Oh yeah, that's right. We drew Broken Wings. It's hilarious. Alright, so we swing in. Give them the option to block. Which they're obviously going to do because they have Valkyrie's Call. I remember this. This would have been so feels bad for them. Alright, hit it. Got it. Well, they got 6 lands and 4 cards. Johnny's Pride Color, that's not bad.
No matter what, there is always hope.
Counter on Ghoul.
True strength comes from within.
And now what? I think they just pass it back. I feel like they maybe weren't. I can't remember how Zur Asher works. Is it only zombies? I think it is now that I remember it. What do we do? Just jam the champions. Probably makes sense. Swing, swing, swing to face. Stroke of midnight. Right. Okay. So we can still trade for the ghoul. Hit that. We have no other creatures. I wasn't anticipating a stroke of midnight. I really wasn't anticipating them to kill the Anthem of Champions. I really thought they would have had some other trick, but I guess if that's the removal they had, that's the removal they had. So still not bad for us though, with especially with overrun. If we draw a land at next turn, we just win. Zer, getting back ghoul, nice. Finally does something.
Trust yourself and you
Giant
shall
growth, not a
win.
bad draw. Oh, we didn't lose our Scavenging Ooze in that turn. Because... I'm not actually sure why. Why didn't we lose our Scavenging Ooze there? I don't know. Can't remember. Anyway, going into... Yeah, it just went back. The reason we didn't lose our Scavenging Ooze, now I'm remembering it's because I had first strike. So that makes sense. Let's go into match number 4 here. Currently 3-0. Nice, good hand to start us off. Helpful Hunter can help smooth our draws. We got Evolving Wilds for our lands. Opponent mulligans. Healer's Hawk. Not a card that I like to see. I feel like every time I see this card in the format, I just feel like I lose. Good old Hunter. Giant growth, nice. Play our Forest and swing for 1. And yep, we go for Paladin, that's the right call. And then they decide to Banishing Light it. Awesome. Ooh, nice. Okay. Mossborn Hydra. Land. I'm probably regretting playing the Banishing Light now. Juggernaut. Land. Gold Vein Pick. Yeah, I remember I put it on the Hunter. I should have just put it on the Hydra, but it is what it is. Should have just put it on the Hydra and swung with the Hydra. For some reason I thought the Juggernaut was that I had to block every turn. But then I looked at it after. I've actually never seen anyone play that card before, so didn't actually know what it did properly. But whatever, we trade off for the Juggernaut and re-equip the Hydra. Yeah, that was a bit of a misplay there for sure. I remember thinking in that moment that I shouldn't have done that. Oh yeah, it's even worse if we lose our Hydra, isn't it? Prideful Parent. So it sets us back a turn, essentially. Equip the parents. There you go. Following Wilds, okay. Oh my god, that's right. They play their own Valkyrie's Call again. How about that? Draw a card. Oh, you just swing both. Regretting not putting the... Another thing that I should have done... I should have put it on the cat. I feel like normally I would have done that, but... We did not. And I should have moved it there, too. I guess I'm good for lands now, but... Probably still should have, yeah. Valkyrie's Call. That's 2 Valkyrie's Call now that we've seen, right? Not bad. Quilled Great Worm is just nutty too. Send it back. A Tolly. That's right. They have a Tolly. A Tolly and Valkyrie's Call is just so broken, and we don't actually have our land to even play over. Oh no, we could play overrun here, couldn't we? No, we can't. We get a plains, we get a forest. Anthem of Champions. Yep. This is bringing me back. It's like PTSD. Can't attack. Can't do anything. Just have to be defensive. Banner. Okay. I mean, really, they could just swing with like everything, because everything just comes back. No, I guess they can't. They get our Tatiova. Then you block and it's just a flying Itali. So I think I just eat it, don't I? Believe so. We could swing back for 11, 16... 23, so we don't have quite enough. Yeah, there's like no way for us to get out of this. Just brutal. Yeah, Valkyrie's Call is just such an absurd card. Take the damage. Take 9 damage. Yeah, that's it. We just... What can we do there? Really? Can't do anything. There's like... I don't know. Giant Growth could be an out, maybe? Bite Downs... Actually... Does that get us there? No, because we can't even cast both. Yeah. Can't even cast the both of them. So, not looking good here. Surprised I haven't conceded yet. Snoozing. Opponent is getting bored with our indecisiveness. What? Alright, they sack their firebrand. That's pretty cute. Deal 1 to us, make a 2/2 flyer. And we just let him run it out. Might as well let him play it out, you know, give him a little bit of glory. Give them a little glory. What do they cast? Heroic Reinforcements or Hydra? Sorry, and Hydra, I should say. Not bad on our opponent's side of the battlefield. Valkyrie's Call is backbreaking. And let's move on to the next match. Okay, here we are. Decent hand, a little bit slow. Bit of a risky one. I can't remember if we send this one back or not. Right now I'm leaning towards yes, but we do have all 3 of our colors here, so that's something to consider. And Anthem of Champions is obviously very good, but you know what? The hand in best of 1, that hand really doesn't do all that much. So at the end of the day, it does make sense to send it back. I'm glad we did. And we start off with our plains and their land. Helpful Hunter. Get overrun with 1 forest on the battlefield. Sky Knight Squire. Good card. Swing. Why didn't I swing? I should have swung. That was a oopsie. Well, I guess. Yeah, no, I definitely should have swung. Banishing Light. All right. Bushwhack. Fight the cat with the squire. Yeah. Definitely controversial decision. Controversial play there, but that card can go crazy if left unchecked. And in the colors that this guy's in, that seems like a likely scenario. Anyway, we draw a Prideful Parent, which is great, and a 1/1. They go plains, island, island, island. Send it back to us, drawing a land. Very nice, very nice. In for 1 land. Cackling Prowler. Sunblast Healer, not kicked. It's fine. Go. In for 1. Probably fine to swing in with the Prideful Parent as well. I probably should have. I definitely should have, I should say. Alright. They allow the Scavenging Ooze, and they play a Spectral Sailor. Very nice. Hitting them with the Scavenging Ooze now. Kind of unnecessary, but yeah, definitely unnecessary. Should have done that on their end step, really. Banishing Light, okay. On our Ooze. Makes sense. Cackling Power, and Spectral Sailor coming in for 1. Get a Forest. I go all in, sure. For some reason I thought I overran there, but guess not. And with the Fleeting Flight, get a counter on our Cackling Power as well. Maybe I should have overrun there just because they only had 1 mana open, and it's safe to assume that they have counter spells. And for 1, sure. Yeah, we jam the overrun now. Pretty aggressive, but it is what it is. It's a lot of damage. Basically, have to block some damage, right? 9, 13, 18. We're getting in for 18. They basically, yeah, they had to block everything. They had to, I mean, they might as well kill something in that situation. Then the Cackling Power Prowler becomes a 7/6. Very good. Pride Maid. Sprite. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Opponent sleeping. Alright, nice draw. Very, very nice. Getting lucky. Play our Great Worm here. In for 7. Trample. And they can't even kill it. Oh no, it's not trample, sorry. Gives us a bunch of counters. Get a bunch more counters. It's a 15-14. And that's enough for the opponent. They scoop it up. Okay, moving on to match number 6. 1 loss, 4 wins. Have all our colors. His hand's looking phenomenal. Dismal Backwater. Play a Force, send it back. And Tiny Bones is a pretty decent little 2-drop. Can definitely get quite annoying. I know where else. Play Plains. 2-1. Huh, I definitely should have. I should have went pick, equip, bite down. I don't know why I didn't do that. If I really wanted to kill the Tiny Bones, but it's possible that this was just a mistake overall. That was probably not a great play there. Should have went Gold Vein, pick, equip, attack, bite down. And then held the 1/1. And grow for 2. That's fine. Get Forest Plains. Play the pick. Send it back. Yeah, see if I just had a +1/+1. The +1/+1 spell right now, I would have been pretty happy. I think I just miscalculated. I forgot about the +1/+1 with the Gold Vein pick. I mean, consider that I was also 8. This is my 8th event in a row, so there was that too. It's a pretty good draw. See if they have a counter spell. They don't. They definitely could have though. No attack. Just equip. Just equip. Flay Bloom Trickster. Very nice. Big fan. What do they bounce? Over 3/3s makes sense. Mischievous Mystic. They got a decent little hand here. But oh man, how insane is this? Getting the other flight would have been nice if we had 2, but we don't. Swing all. Bam, block, block. What do they do? Oh yeah, this is just a complete blowout. So, get a bunch of counters. Great Worm. Hit it with the oh, they scoop it anyway. They didn't like our 10-10. All right, last match of the event here. And decent hand, 2 lands again, but at least we got Evolving Wilds and Tranquil Cove. We can get what we need. Would have been nice to draw a basic land there and just go Helpful Hunter, potentially, but can't always get what you want. Forest. Yee. Please tell me we get a land here. Yes, we did. Nice. And Goblin Borders. Not gonna lie, I was panicking a little bit here when just seeing what the opponent. Just that the opponent was going like 2-drop, 3-drop. Scary. Beetle. Ooze. Yeah, thinking things through here. I think we just kill the Horn Beetle now. That sounds like it makes sense to me. Okay, we don't. But, oh yeah, that's right. They just send it back. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, this is definitely a panicky situation, though. So I probably should have just hit it. I definitely should have just hit the Horn Beetle beforehand, but I guess it's easier to say after the fact. Oh, that's right. Yeah, this was a pretty good play. So we kill this. What do we do? Stumbling. Too many drafts in a row. Too many sealed events in a row. Target a creature I control. Target a creature I don't control. Hit that. Play our own Horn Beetle. And then get theirs. Perfect. Move to combat, get a counter on our own Horn Beetle. Kind of turn things around a little bit. Although Snare Spinner is a scary guy. Grow from the ashes. Tatiova comes in real handy here. I think this is the only time in this match that we saw her. No, I can't remember now. I think if I remember correctly, I just offered the trade here for the 2. Really don't want them to have the snare spinner. Nope, don't do that. Okay. Guess that's a little bit of a wild choice, especially when they have 2 mana up. They could have Sure Strike or something. Just completely wreck us. Play their own Tati, that's right. What a game. This was such a good finisher. You go Tati, draw a card, gain a life. Oh, amazing. That's amazing. We don't play the frilled? We don't play the frilled? No, we got the quilled. I feel like we gotta play the quilled here, right? Doing some counting. Yeah, we play the quilled. And then we just offer the trades. Bam. They're probably going to go Spider, Beetle, Goblin, Borders, Ooze. Boom, boom. And send it back. Oh. I think this might have just been a punt. Or they were just trying to draw. Did they just punt? No, they did have burst lightning. Okay. They did have burst lightning. So kind of back to parity here. Giant growth is good. Get a couple lands. Oh yeah, gain a couple more cards. That's always nice. Overrun's fantastic. Cackling Prowler now. Great. And we can just offer the trade for the Tati. They take it. Realizing that we have giant growth. Showing giant growth. It's really their only way out though. Oh yeah. I remember being so sad when they dropped this Dragon's Death and then realizing I have a broken wings. So we are good. Just wonderful, really. Swing all. They take it again. Makes sense. They basically just need to find an answer. Alright, Treetop Spinner, there it is. Great card. Shout out to the Treetop Spinner. And what do? Just go in? Just go all in? Overrun, smash? Seems like a good choice. Seems like a great choice to me. Just phenomenal, actually. There it is. All right, and we did it, and get a taste of this action. Get a taste of the excitement that came out of my voice. Let's freaking go! Yes! Yes! Woo! Oh, man, yes! Oh, we got there. That's so phenomenal. Holy cow. 8 attempts later. Wow. Yes! Yes! Oh man, all right. Yeah, the deck was phenomenal. We had a bunch of really good rares. 2 Hydras, Great Worm, Arena of Champions, and then Scavenging Ooze, which is a pretty crazy pool to open. And then having the overrun on the top end, and the the pump effects were really, really handy. Yeah. Whew. Decent amount of removal too. We had Bite Down, Bushwhack, Broken Wings came in handy a lot. And yeah, that was we got there. Finally got there 8 attempts later, so we're now break even on our boxes. Oh man. Oh, that was nuts. What an adventure. What an adventure this has been. Oh man. Let's save. We're just taking a picture now of the event. So I'm going to go back and record and watch these videos and review the footage. But yeah, we did it. What's this format again? Foundation. Oh man, that's phenomenal. That is really nice.